Like, share, and subscribe. I, hey, welcome to Grandpa Sees the Blinking. Well, is Elon going to sell shares of Tesla? And if so, why? Well, there's a rumor going around that, well, this isn't probably a rumor. X, or used to be Twitter, which is owned by Elon, uh, they say is losing money and advertisers and whatnot. Um, and so what the rumor is that Elon is going to sell Tesla shares to cover the losses of X or Twitter, whatever you want to call that place, and keep it alive. And possibly we got tax season coming up here, and in the past, Elon sold Tesla several times to pay his taxes. And so we have that fear coming up. And but one thing that you could say about Elon, well, many things you could say, but he is very, very good at selling at the very highest point when he does sell. And I've done a live stream on that in the past, and I think I'm going to do another one on it shortly in the future, maybe tomorrow. I'll do a live stream on why Elon knows exactly and why he should know where to sell at the highest point. There's a reason why they know exactly where the highest point is to sell shares. And but getting back to, is Elon going to sell shares to support? And if he does sell shares, when is he going to sell them? Okay, well, I don't think Elon's going to sell them down here. I think, in Grandpa Sees the Blinking's opinion, I think Elon's going to wait for the $300 area, maybe 320, sometime in late December. And then I think that would be the first time that he would probably sell, or maybe even in January, depending on what they know. Because when the trend here is going to be up, in we got about a week of down. What Grandpa sees coming here is, in the very near term, this next week, probably 221, 210, 212 area, and maybe even possibly $200. And then I see a huge turnaround through the end of December. I think we're going to hit the 280 range, but I think we're going to get a dip here shortly. I'm hoping for a bounce Monday, Tuesday, and I expect that over the next week or so here, we're going to see a dip, substantial dip, down to 221. They might just bounce off that 227 and come back up, but I don't think so. We have substance at the 220, 221. I think they're going to go down there, pick up some more longs. The market makers are long, and I think we're going to see the 221, 210, 212 very likely. I just don't know how far they're going to take it down, but I'm very bullish towards the middle to the end of December. I think we're going to break that 280 and beyond. And if Elon's going to sell shares, Elon's pretty smart. He's very smart. way smarter than Grandpa. And I think that would be, if you're going to sell some shares of Tesla, you might as well make some money on them. So, and this. I just watched a YouTube video on Elon, and they had a guy on there just trashing him over this supposed anti-Semitic comment that Elon made or commented on or agreed with. And the guy's on there just trashing Elon about how anti-Semitic he is and making these bad comments. And then we come to find out that this guy has got a ton of money and opposing a competitor in a competitor rocket company or some other space company that he has all his money in. So you take what somebody's saying with a grain of salt. They get on some YouTube channel, they trash somebody, and you find out 2 minutes later that the guy's a competitor and got a skewed view. The whole deal, the way Grandpa understands it, is the Anti-Defamation League that Elon has had problems with in the past concerning Twitter or X. And he's gone round and round with these people. And I think he might even have some lawsuits going in their direction currently. They're not the Jewish people. They're a left-leaning group, from my understanding, and I think Elon's comment was in regard to that group, nothing anti-Semitic in any way, shape, or form. I think if Elon's guilty of anything in this world, it's probably that he's too honest. I think Elon is too honest. Sometimes you can be too honest in this world, but I don't think Elon is perfect or anything like that. Grandpa's not perfect, but I see a lot of good things that Elon has done for our world, and from his rockets to his cars to his satellites. Nothing but good to help the world overall has come out of because of this guy. And it's just absolutely amazing what he's accomplished. And I admire the guy, and but I don't think he's perfect. I'm not perfect, but I admire what he's done, and I just don't like to see him trashed. And if he has to sell some of his shares to take care of business, we'll live with it. And but I do know that Elon will sell at the highest point, and there's a reason why they should know and do know, and I'll do a live stream about that a little bit later. But and once it's up to 320 or whatever, wherever Elon would decide to sell some, maybe it'll drive it down to 101.07, where they've been shorting down there most recently, some pre-market and aftermarket for a few days. Maybe it'll drive it down there, and we can get a buying opportunity out of this thing. So here we are. We've got substance at 280. We have substance at 283 now. And this top line here goes all the way back over 2 years. and it goes right through Grandpa's 280, goes right through the 300, the 280, the 169, and she's coming down. And on the bottom here, we got 193. We have substance at 184.50, and that's right in this area, right here. So, can we get down there? Is it going to hit Grandpa's line? 180 is right there. It's possible. Who knows what will happen? Okay, all good things are from the Lord. God bless you, and we'll talk about Elon maybe some more tomorrow with why he should know where to sell his shares. Lord willing.